Hello and welcome, internet friends. My name is Hunter, and this is Armorrazors, Dwarf Fortress. It is the 5th of Obsidian, late winter, in the year 2054 of the Age of Myth. Armorrazors has established itself, putting together the minimum required workspaces in order to create a thriving new fort. All of the dwarves are happy and excited for what the future holds. Okay, so there's one thing I want to do, and it's not making this door forbidden. Did they steal her eggs already? No, they didn't. But they got other eggs. We have no barrels. So we're going to start off, but first we're going to do the brand new thing. My new idea is that we're going to feature a dwarf at the beginning of every episode. We're going to look at them, talk about what they've been doing, talk about what's going on in their life, and we're going to cycle through them, doing updates every single time that we get back around to them. We're going to start today with our expedition leader, Wheelie. And let's look at him. So he's 75 years old. That's not too old for a dwarf. It's actually pretty young. Dwarves, as far as I know, live to be about 150, so 75 is right at the very cusp of middle age. He has developed empathy. For skills, he's a talented miner. From his work here in Armorrazors, he's an adequate organizer, appraiser, a novice record keeper, and a dabbling planter. So he's been getting out into the fields a little bit. He is a close friend to everybody in the fortress, which is good. And his deity is Onal. I'm kind of curious about Onal. We'll have to look him up later. His values is, like others in his culture, he holds craftsmanship to be the highest of the highest ideals, and celebrates talented artisans and their masterworks. Okay, that's cool. Well, we're gonna have to make sure we have lots of masterworks in here then. Has a great deal of respect for the law, greatly prizes loyalty, values family greatly, sees friendship as one of the finer things in life, believes that honesty is a high ideal, greatly respects artists and their works, really respects those that take the time to master a skill, respects fair dealing and fair play, values cooperation, finds merrymaking and partying worthwhile activities, values martial prowess, values leisure time, respects commerce, values knowledge, and finds nature somewhat disturbing. Okay, so he's pretty ideal as the leader of a place like this. He dreams of raising a family. That is hard to make happen, but we can hope, right? Especially hard considering there's only one lady in the whole fort right now. Okay. He's a member of the Brass Sack. That's the expedition. He's our manager as well. He is a citizen of the Impervious Channel, obviously. And he's a miner right now. He has been helping dig with Shale, and they've been spending a lot of time together because of it. That will probably continue into the future. Hopefully we can find some time to get his skill set more in use. We'll build him a nice little office as quickly as we can so that he can do the kinds of work that he's good at. Gonna get in close here. Look at his beautiful handlebar mustache and short pointy beard. That nice top knot. He looks rather good with that pickaxe. Well, here's hope that your expedition is a success and that your friends thrive. Cog. Time to get back to work. Okay. Now that we spent some time with little Cog, I mean Master Cog, we're going to see what's going on. So looking over here, we probably have enough beds. So someone has fallen asleep with the drink, which means we probably should have given them beds already since we made them. Make sure we keep building after placement and use closest material. Just set all these beds up, at least all the ones we have. Great. That will also have the advantage of triggering a new set of beds for our first real bedrooms. That can be a dormitory. Great. That should get our dwarves sleeping a little bit better. Everything's on the floor, so we need to do our first work orders. our first important work orders. I mean, we did these last week, but most of these are, except for the beds, these are just one-time work orders to get us some seeds. And we're going to do a bin and a barrel work order. These are going to be, we should use the word wooden first because that will select it better. Wooden, bin. We're going to need a lot of these, but we don't. That's the shop button. That's the shop button. This is the one you want. We're going to need a lot of these, but we don't want to make them too fast, especially at the beginning when we don't have a lot of wood. I'm going to do logs. I'm going to put this at greater than 20 because, greater than 30 I should say, because these are higher priority, but not as high priority as beds. And we want to make bins every time there is less than 3. Yes, so when there's 3 we won't make them, but when there's less than 3 we will. So they'll keep making them as they put them out, but once they put out all the ones they need, they'll stop. We want to make the literal exact same work order for barrels. Hopefully later we'll find enough metal in order to make our barrels out of metal, but for now, it's got to be wood. Got lots of wood, and although I will probably have to comply with any demands of the elves because of how weak my civilization is, at least until we become strong and have warriors of our own, I will be cutting down trees pretty aggressively until then. Just because even though it agitates the animals, I really, really will need a lot of them, I think, to begin this. So we have wooden bin, wooden barrel, weave thread into costs are temporary. Is there anything else we actually need to do right away with the shops we have? I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, we could put out a kitchen. The question becomes, what are we focusing on? Is our purpose right now to continue working towards food stability, or is our purpose to find a permanent living level by digging down? I think maybe it's to find a permanent living level by digging down. There is one thing I want to do, though, which is I want to... Oh, geez, I forgot what I was going to say right after I said it. So if it comes back to me, we'll do it. Oh, I want to check the ocean edge so we can find out if we have any obvious... Oh, yeah, we have hematite. So we have iron on level -3, and we have nothing. Nothing so far. Nothing. We have iron on level -2. That's good to know. Go down to level -4, more iron. And there's nothing lower than level -5, but there's also more iron down here. That will do. So we have iron on all of our upper levels, which is great. So we're gonna just... The best way to do this is to pierce it down this way. And I'll go all the way down to, say, 15, if they'll let me. We'll see if we find any aquifer on the way down. This embark does have light aquifer in the places where there's no ocean. Good. No one else is going to have to sleep in the booze, which is a nice thing. That's interesting. Oh, because it doesn't work like that. Right? It works where each one of those clusters counts as one, doesn't it? Shoot, that makes a mess of everything. Let's see how many thread we have. Thread 10? So how do we run out of rope reed then? We didn't. We have lots. So why do you think we not have lots? Why are you saying we don't have rope reed, buddy? We have it. I know we do. We can now set this farm up to be rope reed, but make sure we set it for every single month of the year. I don't know why you think we don't have rope reed. Did somebody pick up the container it's in? Not sure. Ooh. This wood stockpile is almost ready. That's great. They'll immediately start digging down. I don't know why you can't find the rope reed. We very much have it, apparently. It's out here. I'm really not sure why you can't find it. We found damp stone almost immediately. Let's put in these 2 workshops. So this is going to be a carpenter. And this one here is going to be a crafts shop. And then we'll get rid of the craft shop out here right away. And we will make this a gigantic place for wood. Just huge, just huge. Everyone, this is where the wood goes now. This is the home of wood. All wood goes here. Additionally, bars and blocks, but specifically wooden ones. Other materials, wood. For bars, other materials. You can have soap, potash, and pearl ash, and ash when we eventually make it. I don't understand why you're refusing to take our rope reed plants that are clearly right here. So let's just ban them all, unpause, and unban them. See if he finds them then. I am super confused by why you can't find them. Okay. Nope. I don't see it. Let's wait till this shows up so we can actually click on it when it's available. Pause it. Okay. So I guess we're going to pause this for now. Because for some reason you don't know that that thing has rope reed in it. Our miners have stopped working because they've been scared off by some damp floor. It's fine. I understand it is a bit scary if you don't know what you're doing, if you're not sure. It might be the first time these guys have had to deal with an aquifer. That should be enough. So we'll have them dig down here. Then we'll have them dig out these. Actually, we don't want water to accumulate at the bottom of the stairs and possibly block us in, so we'd like to make these floors have a little bit of space for water drippage. That space just makes it so as the water drips out, it doesn't just pile up at the bottom of the stairs and make it so we can't dig down there. Now we're just going to place walls here. I'm probably fine when it's this close to the top with using the closest material, I think. Yeah, let's just dig down to here. 3 stray war dogs, great. Does have me wondering though why this shop can't find this barrel filled with stuff. Is it because of what the barrel was mixed with, maybe? Rope reed here? It's right there. It seems very weird. It's not like... Let me look at labor kitchen. It's not because of kitchen, is it? Don't brew it, please. Don't do anything with it except make cloth. We're going to add a brewing, process plants, farmer's workshop. I really have no idea why this isn't working. It recognizes that they exist. They really don't know. Well, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to do a very conservative brew here. So let's brew drink from plant. We just want to do one per day. And we're going to have it if our amount of drinks is under 100, not 1,000. And if our number of unrotten fermentable plants is greater than 3, just so that there's a bit of a buffer in case people eat them. Let's turn this back on. Hopefully it will start working. I don't know what's wrong with it. There's no empty storage item. That's okay, although there is, though. Right? There is. Do we not have enough wood? In case we don't have enough wood, we'll do some chopping out here. Might as well also send... Actually, no, you can work on other projects for now. Okay, we now want to clear out this, and this, and this, and all of this, and this. Then I want you to clear out this, and this, and this, and all of this, and on this floor we want to make our walls specifically construction, give me walls, select my material. This is going to be date palm, date palm, date palm, date palm, date palm, and date palm. I don't really understand why they're not finding these barrels. Like, he found one of them? I mean, if anybody knows why, or can help me out with why they're not recognizing that these are in that barrel, I would gladly hear the reason. Like, they exist. We know they exist. I'm gonna have to make someone a dedicated food hauler who can do that. Let me see. I guess you can be a hauler. I don't know. We'll just leave things as they are for now. I don't want to get too ahead on it. All right, that floor is done. We'll start smoothing once we get the floors where that's possible. The empty food storage items makes more sense. With that, I understand. But it is a little bit odd. I suppose we just didn't cut enough wood at the beginning. Sometimes I seem to find them. Okay. Good. We're getting down further into the aquifer. Where are we on this work order? We're at 16. So most likely... Yeah, most likely it's not going to be simple. Let's see how much they have left. plants. He still has 6, but I think he'll only do that as a much smaller number of operations. I think we need to reprioritize this wood to 1 so that we can start making those barrels. There. Okay, we've made all the beds we need, so let's just kill this so that it's not there anymore. We need no more beds. Let's get our guys to dig down another floor to there. Wait. Do I have to? No, I don't have to include the upper floor because I've already dug the upper floor. So there is some aquifer on this level, but not all of it is aquifer, what I'm seeing. Let's go to here again. Just tell them, hey, no, we really did want you to dig those stairs. It's cool. I understand you don't like it, but do it anyway, please. We probably just want to hold that until... We probably just want to hold that until we make some barrels. We gotta get our barrels a little bit up before we do the brew. We probably shouldn't have pushed it so hard. Fine. It's fine, we're doing fine. There's really nothing to worry about. I'm overstressing everybody. But that's easily solved. Let's go up. Well, we need to set our basic thing. I need to set our basic position here. We'll call this Surface Farms. Good. Make sure that it knows that it's here. And then we'll just turn these off. Oh, it's so fast sometimes. Guess I'm gonna have to go slower. Is there a reason you're, like, trying this more than 1 time per day? I didn't do 2 work orders, did I? Process plants. Brew drink from plant. Suddenly seems super slow now that we have to stare at it. Come on now. Let's pause that for a bit to let them catch up. This is at 5. Okay. I just gotta pause this one too. Are we actually out this time though? We are actually out this time. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna kill this because we're actually out. And then we're gonna go to the work order in here for the 31. And we're just gonna, for the 21, and we're just gonna tell them, you know, remember how I said, yeah, don't base it on anything, just do it. Okay, that should be fine. Let's just make sure that our thread is somewhere near there. It is at T because that's how the alphabet works. Thread is down at T right here. We've got 21, which is the number we said to make of cloth, which is good. Down here. Should have cut these out for me. This. See, we don't need to cut these anymore. They can now be smoothed. We'll delete those. Although I'm not even sure this needs to be smoothed because I'm not even seeing that much. Where's everyone at? Doesn't even seem to be a aquifer level here. Interestingly enough. I wonder if there's more. Let's just dig out these. Might as well. Got iron right in the stairwell. That's cool. Okay, we actually have more aquifer under this. Which is actually not odd. Sometimes you pierce through the aquifer. But at least we're on the levels we can smooth now. Let's go back up. Look what we got going on here. We're starting to see these grow, which is great. Not that many seeds here, though. I would expect them to plant more seeds, so they're probably being overworked if they're not planting enough seeds. So let's just let everything settle for a bit. You know? Just let everything settle for a bit. Miners are doing nothing, which means they finished their assigned work. Let's just dig this out. Not auto. Thank you. Okay. Keep pushing it down. On this level, we want to smooth. And we are going to cut more stairs. Just one level at a time. Just one level at a time. And we dig this out. We're at a conglomerate level now, I think. Yep. More gems in the wall. This is an aquifer, though. Those gems are going to be staying here. Just move this out. Give them some time to finish this stuff up. We have iron in our shaft here. We are not smoothing really fast enough. Do we even need to smooth these? I don't think we do, but we have an error on our stairs here. Let's just delete these smooths because I don't actually think this is an aquifer level. No, it's not. Okay. Let me correct those stairs for me. Let's see what others we have. We have a giant lizard and some giant sparrows. Okay, that reminds me of something important that we need to do, which is we need to put our dogs here. So let's just put our dogs at the door. Cages and restraints. 2 rope chains. Thank you. I'm gonna tell the miners that they don't have to exclusively mine, just so they can help with the shafts instead of hanging out in the bar when there's still work to be done. Let's look at our task list here. Not that bad, but some of these are constant and they're just gonna spend time on them. Maybe I should higher prioritize these smoothing jobs. Maybe that'll fix it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Smoothing, priority 1. Hey everybody. I don't want to give you the wrong idea, but ignoring this smoothing is not good for the fortress. I get it. You know, I get it. It's all about priorities at different times, but moving stuff into new barrels and stuff is important, and I really do want it done, but it's not more important than stopping the stair from being flooded so that we can actually find our way down to some place where we can permanently live. And we are a few minutes over, but just let it go for a bit longer, I think. Well, we got a bin up here. It's probably holding all of that rope reed thread that we've produced so far. It's great. There's one rope reed seed in here. I'm sure we have more. But this is all just so full. You know what we probably need that would help? Hey, after you make that wooden bin, could you just make me, say, 4 or 5 wheelbarrows? Let's call it 4. You make me 4 wheelbarrows? Because that'll help you a lot. What are you doing in here, Ram? This is not the place where rams go. Making all this cloth is probably it. I was probably right when I said that this was too much for them. Yep. How is the smoothing going? Looks like smoothed. All right then. Now that we've smoothed down to here, next week, hopefully we will find... Next time, hopefully we will find a space to live in, start building out some permanent rooms for our dwarves, start on producing things like stone. Most likely, we'll hit summer and maybe get our first migrant wave. My name is Huntener. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider trying something else out on the channel, or maybe giving me a like. Both help a lot. Comments are invited, both those that are intended to help me improve and those that are just to say hi and chat about the game. If you've watched other videos on my channel before and enjoyed them, please consider a subscribe. I'm sure that in the future you'll find more stuff to like here. And I hope to see you next time when we visit Armorrazors. Good night, Wheelie. Where are you, buddy? Are you down in the mines? Are you down in the mines, buddy? You aren't. Well, good night, Wheelie. Good night.